Hello, I'm Ritz Blues, and this is a guide for 3 different methods I'm going to use to show you how to defeat El Gigante in No Merchant. So, assuming you're playing No Merchant um, and you're following the game rule restrictions and you collected as many grenades as you can from the normal spawn locations, this is what your inventory should look like, something similar to this. 3 frags, 3 flashes, 2 incendiaries. Um, on console, it's been demonstrated that you can kill the Gigante with 3 grenades, a grenade and a flash and a grenade, or a grenade, a flash, and 5 shotgun shells. And I did some testing, at least on normal difficulty. This holds true in VR, but I'll go ahead and demonstrate it just to show it. Alright, so this first method is the triple grenade method, where you take a fragmentation grenade, you drop it at his feet by pulling the pin, you do it again, and then it'll get the cutscene, you skip it, pull the pin, cook it, aim, throw. And if you throw and it explodes while it's on the Plagas, it will instantly destroy Gigante. No need to do any weird rock bounces because in VR you can cook grenades. Now the downside to doing it this way is that it costs you all 3 of your frags, and you don't have any of them available for cabin. The advantage, though, is you can very quickly shell out 3 frags. This is pretty quick, very consistent, as long as you cook the grenade the right amount of time before you throw it. What I didn't explain before doing this, and I'll go ahead and show it real quick with like a flash, you can do this with any grenade, is if you take a grenade and you hold it kind of above your ear, a little red reticle appears that your head can control, and this lets you precision aim grenades wherever you want. This is really useful for precision throws if you need them in exactly a certain spot. And so this is basically how I aim for the Plagas at the end. If you put the grenade back down, that goes away. All right, so I'm going to do this again, but this time I'm going to use a flash grenade to save 1 frag grenade. Okay, so this is method 2A, I guess, method 2, where we're going to use 1 frag grenade, 1 flash grenade, and then in 2A we're going to use 1 more frag grenade to kill the Gigante. So we drop that, go to our inventory, switch to a flash, grab the flash, immediately throw the flash, skip the cutscene, switch to a frag, and then cook the frag while aiming it, throw, explodes on the Plagas, instant kill. So that's method 2. That costs 2 fragmentation grenades and a flash, so it saves you 1 frag, which you can use later on when you get to the cabin. Now in VR, it's kind of hard to find good uses for the frag in cabin. You can kind of go with the same basic method that console uses for No Merchant. But beyond that point, like throwing it out the windows isn't guaranteed to kill Ganados. So I find this might be a pretty good argument to go with method 2A, where you use 2 frags and 1 flash to kill Gigante. It's pretty quick, pretty reliable. The last method I'm going to show off is what I call method 2B, or the shotgun method. And this is arguably the most resource saving method because it only costs you 5 shotgun shells instead of a frag. And then you can use that second frag in the cabin later. But you're gonna see, and I'll keep like all my attempts on this. It is very difficult to do in VR. I mean, it's already challenging to do on console, but it's even more difficult in VR. You have to get very precise positioning, and sometimes you're just not gonna get the pellet spread isn't going to cooperate the way you want it to. But I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay, so this is going to be method 2B, where we're going to use a frag and a flash to get to the first Plagas exposure. And then we're going to pull out our shotgun and we're going to shoot that Plagas as fast as we can. 5 or 6 shots to the Plagas, depending on the angle of the shot, should kill the Plagas in one cycle. It is very tight, it is very difficult to do, but it saves you 1 frag. I'm going to go ahead and give it a few attempts here. So the setup's pretty much the same. Drop a grenade, switch to the flash, and while you're doing this with run and gun, you can be repositioning yourself to a better angle for the shotgun. So pull out the shotgun, start shooting. 1, 2, and we got it, first try. Very difficult to do. Very, very difficult to do. I got lucky here because I was able to land a few hits on it, but I have failed this a whole bunch of times in attempts of trying to do it. So best I can say is, give it a shot, see what method works best for you. The nice thing about this method, though, is it saves 1 extra frag grenade, and then for the journey to the cabin, which is a little harder in VR because of Ashley's aggro box, we get we have our flash grenades ready to go if we need to flash the Ganados if they happen to catch Ashley. So that's a pretty good backup. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the 3 methods that are employed historically and currently in the console version of No Merchant, and hopefully you find that one of these works well for you. In any case, I've been Ritz Blues. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, a subscribe, or a comment, and I'll see you guys on the leaderboards. See ya.